Before we start this adventure, I'd like to say a few things about this journey you are about to embark on. I've written this book over a few years and have researched all angles I'm writing about with my own practice. I'm not writing from a place of repeating textbooks or other gurus, but I'm practicing everything I teach, and I don't teach what I don't practice. Resistance within yourself is something you should listen to. When I started writing this book, I felt very resistant to stopping masturbation altogether. I felt it was going against who I am. Instead, I wanted to learn how to not climax at the end of each session because it would make me feel very exhausted, as I'm a very sensitive person and prone to burnouts. I leaned into that as my practice for months and learned everything about how to not climax, to the point where I felt somewhat hopeless because it was close to impossible for me not to climax. I kept falling over the edge and was very disappointed and exhausted each time it happened. I got so it got so frustrating to me that this frustration prepared me to take the next step, which was to stop masturbating altogether. And stopping altogether taught me a lot about not climaxing, because then, when I got back to having sex, it was suddenly easier to back off and stop before I would reach my point of no return. See, this journey is challenging, and we learn from experiences we often don't choose or predict. We would like it to be simple and have the ability to say, I won't do this anymore. And that is so. But the reality is we are dealing with our vast, complex nervous system combined with a partial addiction and attachments and triggers and fight or flight responses and dopamine cravings and. And if we think willpower is the only ingredient we need, we will inevitably fail and feel powerless. So please take this advice and consider it. This journey is not possible to master via willpower. We have to find a new definition of what discipline means. We have to be patient and take every fail as a lesson. And with that, enter the campus of learning to understand ourselves. Temet notche. Know thyself. Think about it. Neo didn't become Neo through training his muscles and willpower. He became Neo by letting go and stepping into seeing. And then the knowledge was able to unfold fully and powerfully. He isn't a muscle man. He's a slender wizard who sees things exactly as they are. You have to see yourself as you are, the good, the ugly, and all, and accept it first. Then we can rise beyond it. I want to add here again that this isn't about ending self-pleasure once and for all. I'm suggesting this path to become a master of yourself, to know yourself. And I'm suggesting that that starts with a period of restraint, stepping away from our daily habits, and really creating, therefore, an understanding of what the force is that pulls on us every day to be scrolling, to be masturbating, to be having habits that are in control of us rather than us being in control of them. In my body of work, it's not just about ending masturbation. It's about learning the power of knowing yourself and then stepping into powerful intimacy, into real connection, where you are able to work with your partner and have the kind of intimacy that you really want. To be able to make love that is not just foreplay and then rushing towards a goal, but to make love in a way that really is healing, where you can feel the energy that is at work and you are able to use it and guide it and direct it. And at the same time, stay conscious, to be able to be present with your partner and inside your own sexuality for as long as you desire. There is so many people out there that have a limitation of how long they can make love because there's such a strong attachment to climax, to coming, and your body is through the years trained to come quickly. And there is a whole other world out there that I would like to show you how to access that. And it is not just a spiritual woo-woo kind of thing, but it is a practice that you can step into, and it is a different way of being with your body. So this first part of my work that you have found here is about learning to understand and be with your own body and change your relationship that you have to your own sexuality. I hope you will get a lot out of this. I hope you will engage in the community and write about your process and share with me. I'm looking forward to getting to know you.